Hello and good morning. I am so cold. It got to -1, -2 in the morning, but we have woken up to gorgeous blue skies, if you can see that. Beautiful! So this here is my tinned chicken and avocado sandwich. It is just divine. The Blue Mountains are a popular destination to come and check out, especially for BPs, backpackers.
Yeah, because I'm literally in Burma. Yeah, I know. I'm on my gap year at the moment. Yeah.
Driving for like an hour and a half now. I don't even know. Part of me really hates the Blue Mountains right now. It is the most annoying place for signposts, for nothing. There's actually nothing here telling you where you're going. So what we've come to terms with, New South Wales national parks are the worst signposted national parks I've ever been to, and I don't even know what a signpost is. Because bear in mind, because the roads are so poor condition, it costs you half a tank of fuel nearly to go off-road, and especially if you're not on a four-wheeler like we are. So a 20-minute journey to do 7 kilometers takes over an hour sometimes because the roads are that bad. I'm not taking away from the views, because my only view have been trees. Dirt orange roads with more trees. So where we are right now is McMahon. I don't actually know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Hello!
Hello, what was the name of the other place, Chloe?
King's Tableland.
King's Tableland. The other place we were trying to get to doesn't come up as a viewpoint at all on Google Maps that we can find. Pretty much, you know, the sort of view you get from there anyway, what we could tell. So we've got this place to ourselves and it is a very beautiful view. So glad we've seen it. We have Wentworth Falls, which, well, are waterfalls, and they are actually one of the main ones to check out. And look, it's signposts everywhere. It's amazing. There's actually tourist buses as well. This is a beautiful view. And yes, it's pretty cold. That's why I have my hood on. But this is beautiful. Look at that view. We're actually doing the Princess Rock Lookout, which is a 20-minute return. It basically just cuts down with views like that, which is stunning. It's just beautiful. So it actually takes you to the waterfall itself, and we're gonna have a look. But these walking tracks are actually some of the oldest in Victoria. These were created back in 1868, some of them date back to, which is pretty incredible. Okay, so everything I said earlier about being annoyed, I take it back to an extent, because that is 10 out of 10, stunning, out of this world. Like the way it cuts through the cliff and down, so vast, it's untrue. We've now come down to the actual waterfall, and this is the start of the waterfall. You can see it carving through, straight down the waterfall, which is a 100-meter drop, so it is spectacular, it really is. We're on the path now that is literally hugging the inside of the cliff. The waterfall is just there. Just to give you an idea of how old this actually is, here is a picture right here of people walking on the path we're on in 1912. This is the national pass which you take to go down the waterfall, and all these are different ways down to it, and they are hard. 4 to 5 hours, 3 to 4 hours, 2 to 3. So just to give you an idea of how much down the cliff you can go, you can literally come down the whole cliff all the way to the bottom. So if you hear the waterfall, it is just round the bend and going straight down there where I'm pointing. So I've actually just come from up there. They're very, very extremely steep steps, and there are a lot of them. I've only come down a little bit, But yeah, I love the way it cuts through the valley. You can even see, especially at the top, you can see the way it makes its path through the trees, down and around, even down there. It's just stunning. You have to come here. Most of the tracks in the Blue Mountains here are actually over 100 years old, and this one, for example, was made by Captain Murray and his bandwagon of 4 workers who worked for him, also known as the Irish Brigade, I'm guessing because they're Irish. And it took them over 2 years to chisel out this 2.5 kilometer track that you see. We have now done it and we are back at the top. We're going back to the car and we're going back to the next place. We're at Katoomba, which is the town, but the town is like 1.5 kilometers back that way. And we're at a place called Echo Point, and Echo Point is the viewpoint of where you look over just this gorgeous, gorgeous place. You've got the Three Sisters right there. Just again, the vastness of it all. It is just incredible. It's yeah, it's insane. And we're actually standing on a 500 meter platform right now, so 500 meter drop down below, if that makes sense. But look at that. There's a place as well you can go to, which we're not going to, but it's called Scenic Wood, and there's actually places where you can get, there's a cable cart there. There's also the steepest railway in the world, but I've actually seen that quoted quite a few times in different places, so don't take that as gospel. It's just beautiful, it really is. You can see behind me as well, you actually get a beautiful sunset going in that direction. And the original Aborigines here were back here about 20,000 years ago, dating back, and the Three Sisters down there actually have a lot of significance with them. But these two are some of the main bits to see, and Katoomba itself is classed as the centre of the Blue Mountains National Park. Just in the tourist information now, and actually on the waterfalls, there's Katoomba Falls, which is a 30-minute walk away from where we are at Echo Point. The Cascades, which is a 1-hour walk one way from Echo Point where we were earlier, Wentworth Falls. Then you have Govert's Leap, which I've not heard anything about, which looks beautiful. But Katoomba itself, wasn't much that I could find out about it at the information desk, but originally what it was just a town for rich people from Sydney to come to as an escape from the city and to come and do walks, see the nature, and it sort of just built up from that really. So we have come to Govert's Leap, which is this again, another stunning view. Unfortunately the waterfall is nothing more than a little trickle down there. I'm saying a little trickle by the picture standards because it has been, like I said earlier, very dry. Everything we've done you could fit in a day, but if you wanted to do like more longer walks than us and whatever, obviously do it over, spend the night here. There's tons of free camping spots. Just get the app, Wiki Free Camps. I think you pay $5, but it pays for itself in the first week. We saved so much money on this trip. Believe it or not as well, Charles Darwin actually visited here back in 1836, and he loved it so much, he said it was one of the best views he's ever seen. We are back on the outskirts of Sydney at a truck stop, so this is where we're camping for the night. It is so much warmer than the Blue Mountains right now that it is worth the 2-hour drive to come back. Earlier starting off the day, the McMahon's lookout is a lovely lookout, but I don't think it's worth the drive to get down there. The road conditions are atrocious, so you know, if you've got a 4-wheel drive, go do it. The other 2 places we went to are absolutely stunning and out of this world, and makes up for what I said earlier about the Blue Mountains, and they are actually stunning. So it is actually one of my favourite national parks I've been to. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and we'll carry on tomorrow. Good night, thanks for watching.